Respecting humankind, preserving our planet, its biodiversity and natural balances are essential if we are to make life more beautiful for future generations.
For Clarence, making life more beautiful is basically inspired by the words of Saint-Exupéry. We do not inherit the earth from our ancestors, we borrow it from our children. Clarence's philosophy about the planet is very simple. It means preparing a better world for our children, because we are responsible for what will happen in the future. Mistakes have been made, and a company like Clarence, which is a socially responsible business, has a duty not only to put those mistakes right, but also to anticipate and avoid them in the future. There is a word you all know which forms the basis of Clarence's strategy and philosophy. That word is respect, and to us, respect for the environment is also part of that duty.
Preserving the planet has always been a key priority for Clarence. As early as 1985, we made a commitment to use only plant extracts obtained through processes respectful both of the environment and of local communities. Clarence became a socially responsible business, open to the world, involved in fair trade and supportive of sustainable development.
In 1985, this was something very new. Awareness was very low. Clarence has always been a bit of a forerunner. We were already aware at the time that we could not go on paying very low prices for products from lesser developed countries if we wanted such countries to develop while protecting the environment.
Plants and Clarence share a long history. As often as possible, we strive to clearly, accurately, and honestly master our plant sourcing, as well as involving local communities in the interest we carry to these plants, both financially and culturally. When we discover a new use for a plant, we often share it with them, so that it can also be of use in their own environment.
Cataphrey, a tree endemic to Madagascar, Vuasua, harvested in the Mekong Delta, Ambiati from the Madagascan high plateaus, and Centella asiatica from Madagascar. These are examples of plants for which Clarence fully implements principles of fair trade and responsible development in order to ensure a reasoned environmental impact.
It may seem strange that a cosmetic manufacturer can, at the same time, bring happiness to people who have nothing much to do with our industry. In actual fact, these are the people who produce, who harvest, who seek out our raw materials. Through sustainable, what we call responsible, development and fair trade, which is a key issue today, we can bring wealth to communities who had none. It's high time to start sharing a little better. Perhaps we'll need to pay a little more for some ingredients. Perhaps we'll also need to consume less of them, and that's the future.
Improving the producers' living conditions also involves developing their local communities. Clarence pays a guaranteed fair price to producers from the small village of Vin Kim in the Mekong Delta, and has also provided funding to build a new nursery school there. Because protecting our planet starts with education, Clarence is getting involved with its local partners in Madagascar through a project to expand and renovate a school, allowing children in the village of Marovoe to study in better conditions. Preparing for a better world also means that Clarence would extend its recognition by providing drinking water to the Centella pickers of Morarano village. By encouraging fair trade initiatives, Clarence has positive effects on economic development and acts as an alternative to charity and humanitarian action in the world. When any plant or animal species, however insignificant it may seem, becomes extinct, it is an irreplaceable loss for the planet. Businesses can no longer turn a blind eye to the world around them. As a socially responsible business, Clarans has always considered it has a duty to keep its eyes wide open. Clarans launched a 5-year program in 2008 with assistance from local communities, aiming to replant 10,000 cataphragm trees. Bequeathing to future generations a planet on which nature and life are preserved, this is what decided Clarans to join Alp Action in 1993, a charity dedicated to protect the fragile ecological balance of the Alps. Clarans helps by purchasing land in order to help preserve Europe's largest ecosystem by protecting it from human intervention. Our commitment in favour of the environment reached a turning point in 2004 when we created the Clarans Man Environment Award. The reward is given to men whose hearts beat in sync with our planet and who consistently work towards the preservation of plants.
In many ways, the Clarans Men Award is an embodiment of all our efforts. We were fortunate enough to meet Jean-Pierre Nicolas, a determined man with a mission in life, the reintroduction of native medicinal plants in countries that need them. When you protect nature, you're actually protecting the future, by which I mean our children. And you can't talk about children without talking about women. This is undoubtedly what has led us to create the Dynamic Woman Award.
Every year since 1997, with the Dynamic Woman Award, Clarans provides support to women who are committed to restoring hope and dignity to children in distress. This network of women is growing every year, encouraging the global concern for children all over the world.
My belief is that a responsible business is simply a business that doesn't only look at itself, but that keeps its eyes open on the world around it. Can one say that Clarans is an eco-citizen business saving plants to save humankind? Hopefully, yes. At least we play a part in this, and we're very proud of it.